want to hear my favourite poem? At lunchtime I bought a huge orange. The size of it made us all laugh. I peeled it and shared it with Robert and Dave. They got quarters and I had a half. And that orange, it made me so happy, just as ordinary things often do. Just lately, the shopping, a walk in the park, this is peace and contentment, it's new. The rest of the day was quite easy. I did all of the jobs on my list. I enjoyed them and had some time over. I love you, I'm glad I exist.
To is I really don't think it's going to be good for you to move in on Monday. I just think we need to look at different options.
I don't know where the sun went this morning. It was so sunny when I first woke up. That was obviously a voice note from our builder, basically saying the plasterers have never turned up when they were supposed to turn up, I think back end of last week. So it's going to push everything back by at least a week, maybe 2 weeks, which is then going to be partway through April, and we go away for the whole of May to Australia. So it's almost getting to the point where we are only going to be in that house for like 2 weeks, which I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about it. It's just one of those things where it kind of is what it is, so I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. I feel really happy here, like really, really happy. These last few days, like just the shift in my energy has been so noticeable. I just feel calmer, I feel more at peace, I feel just really content. And I even said to Kenny yesterday, I said, has he felt like the energy shift since being here? And he described it as it just feels slow. I've really just taken the last few days to slow down. I've just been reading, I have been outdoors a lot on the beach with Rue. I have just been doing things like eating and enjoying my meals without distractions, without being on my phone. I've been on my phone a lot less, actually, like a lot less. Today I completely forgot where my phone was until about 11 o'clock this morning, which was so nice. I just noticed that recently I've been waking up feeling anxious, and the first thing I would do is open my phone and I would have messages from the builders and they would make me feel anxious, and just emails with work and stuff, and I just really needed this little bit of time to just slow down and just focus on the things that matter to me. I forget how strong the winds are on the coast, but it does mean that the weather changes a lot, so fingers crossed the sun comes back. reading this book which I found in the Airbnb when I got here because I forgot to bring any of my books. And really funny actually because it's about a girl who was living in New York and lost her job, and then she had to move back to this like tiny little village in England. And to begin with she was kind of dreading it, but as the story goes on she starts to realise how much she enjoys like the quieter countryside life, and it just tells the story of all the people in the village, and mostly it's all centred around this village shop where she's helping her godmother kind of like bring the local village shop back to life. It says, a feel-good story of new beginnings in a gorgeous country village. I just thought it was really funny that this was the book that was just randomly left in the Airbnb, and it's all about a girl rediscovering her love for the countryside. So yeah, I'm just going to sit and read this for a bit. Oh!
Yo.
So Dad. So Dad. Hi. I took Rio out, it was so windy.
She have a bath or something?
Have a bath?
I mean shower.
No, she didn't have a bath. She was just wet, she wasn't dirty. She's yeah, well the rain must have cleaned her. I am halfway through that book that I was just talking about. So I figured since we've got at least another week here, probably longer, and all my books are locked in a room at the house, that I might need some new books. And I don't know if anyone remembers, but when I used to live here, one of my favourite things to do was to go to all the charity shops, because I don't know if it's because it's like a place where people come for a weekend break or a little holiday, or whether it's because a lot of the people here are like retired and they have a little bit more time. But the book selection at the charity shops here are so good. There's almost always something that's been on my list. So I just thought we would take a trip down memory lane and go and check out the charity shops and see if I can find any good books to tide me over for the next couple of weeks. So let's go. Up these 3 books. So this first one is basically a book of poems, but I really like poetry, and I just feel like unless you get a book and actually read it, when do you ever really read poetry once you're an adult? I mean, you read it at school and occasionally you see a poem like online on social media or something, but anyway, I just saw this and obviously it was like £1.50, and I just thought that'd be quite nice to just pick up whenever I feel like reading a poem. And then I got Malibu Rising because I read Evelyn Hugo, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I really enjoyed that. So, oh, it's right there. I could have literally read that. Yeah, and I really enjoyed that, so I thought I'd pick up Malibu Rising because I've heard good things about it. And then Lost Connections by Johann Hari. I assume that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
Johann, like that. Again, I've heard really good things about this, but I assume it's just going to be about how we're all more isolated and online, and you know, the whole concept of more connected than ever but less connected than ever and that sort of thing. So they're the 3 books that I got. I really enjoyed that little charity shop trip. I haven't been to a charity shop for such a long time, but I really love like just the randomness of the things that are in there. Do you want to hear my favourite poem? At lunchtime I bought a huge orange. The size of it made us all laugh. I peeled it and shared it with Robert and Dave. They got quarters and I had a half. And that orange, it made me so happy, just as ordinary things often do. Just lately, the shopping, a walk in the park, this is peace and contentment, it's new. The rest of the day was quite easy. I did all of the jobs on my list. I enjoyed them and had some time over. I love you, I'm glad I exist. What do you think that's about?
Just about everyday life.
Yeah. The simple things in life. I literally want to get that printed out and put on our wall in our new house. No, she did not. No, she did not. Was that the ladybug? Have you eaten that? Did she eat it?
I don't know, it was on her nose.